My name is Maitri Vartak.
Namaste. My name is Anjali Suresh.
We welcome you all to Kala Sewa 2020.
It is our privilege to be the evening host for this program, Bharatiya Kala Utsav. This classical performing arts event is brought together by our very own Austin local artists.
This program was curated to bring awareness of the Girls' Toilet and Hygiene project.
Sewa International has helped thousands of people and families worldwide. Their contributions have positively impacted more than 34,000 girls and 8,000 families in India.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, Sewa International has distributed over 100,000 hot meals and meal kits.
To know more about their efforts, let's watch a small slideshow about Sewa now.
Sewa International is a Hindu, faith-based, humanitarian, non-profit service organization, registered 501c3. Founded in 2003, Sewa International is part of a larger movement that started in India in 1989 and has currently spread to 20 countries. Sewa International desires a world of equality where everyone is happy, enjoying good health, and living in harmony with nature. Sewa will be called in and would be among the first to serve in case of a disaster. Sewa International has a three-part mission: serve humanity in distress, aid local communities, and promote volunteerism.
Family services to provide a safety network for families. Stop Diabetes Movement. We are conducting yoga camps for diabetic and pre-diabetic individuals to reduce or stop diabetes through yoga practices. Online webinars. We have organized informative webinar sessions on a range of topics, including COVID-19 vaccine research, financial management, immigration, nutrition, emotional well-being, healthy body, mind, and spirit, and one on sleep habits. Family Emergency Services. A part of Family Services provides support for families wherever needed, to lend a helping hand in an hour of sudden need. Sewa volunteers not only provide comfort, but also connect families with the right resources. Lead Austin program for high school students. We started off with a summer internship. The high schoolers participate for a minimum of 100 hours of commitment throughout the year, including direct service in volunteer events and participation in lectures. The speakers are leaders in various fields like business, nonprofit, medicine, space science, and more. Lead Austin introduces socially conscious leadership in young adults. Serve Austin. This provides youth and adults in the community with a chance to partner and serve with other local charities. We have partnered with Central Texas Food Bank, Brighter Bites, and Round Rock Area Serving Center. We have one such event every month to give our youth and adults a chance to get involved in service.
सबको अपील ज़रूर करना चाहूँगा कि सेवा इंटरनेशनल के तहत आप प्लीज़ डोनेट करें और सेवा इंटरनेशनल बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है, करते आए हैं, करते रहेंगे. मैंने इनके साथ पहले भी I've worked with them, so I know that it's a very genuine institution.
Sewa, for your help. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out to Oroville. Help us all out.
Now let's start with our first performance. This performance for the evening will be from a dance group, Sakyam. They will be presenting a dance form from Kerala called Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam is literally interpreted as the dance of Mohini, who is the celestial enchantress of Hindu mythology. This Mohiniyattam piece is in praise of the elephant-headed Lord Ganpati. To see him dancing is an absolute pleasant and joyous sight to a devotee. The mischievous and playful Lord dances, swaying his trunk while his captivating smile is a devotee's delight. He is the destroyer of all worries and hardships, and the giver of hope and peace. This composition is by the great Kerala poet, scholar, and theatre personality Padma Bhushan Sri Kavalam Narayana Panikar. It is set to Puranira Ragam in Adi Talam and choreographed by Dr. Sunanda Nair. Sakyam presents Ananda Ganpati. The dancers are Arati Ramesh, Divya Shankar, Sarita Warrior, and Suja Pillai. Choreography and Natuvangam done by Dr. Sunanda Nair. Vocal by Kalashri Kalamandalam Girisan. Mrigandam by Kalashri Janardhana Rao. Violin by Shri Manu Narayanan. And the flute by Kalashri G.S. Rajan.
ಗಿಡದಗ ತಿಮಿಡ ಪುರದಾರೆ ಬಿತ್ತಾರಿ ಬಿತ್ತರಿ ಗಿಡದಗ ತಿಮಿಡ ಪುರದಾರೆ ಕತ್ತಾರಿ ಕತ್ತರಿ ಗಿಡದಗ ತಿಮಿಡ ಪುರದಾರೆ ಬಿತ್ತಾರಿ ಬಿತ್ತರಿ ಗಿಡದಗ ತಿಮಿಡ ಪುರದಾರೆ ತಗತಗತಗತಾರೆ ತತ್ತಾರಿ ತತ್ತರಿ ಗಿಡದ ಗದಿಮಿಡ ಪುರದಾರಿ ಬಿತ್ತಾರಿ ಬಿತ್ತರಿ ಗಿಡದ ಗದಿಮಿಡ ಪುರದಾರಿ ತುಂಬಿ ಕೈಯಾಟಿ ಒಟ್ಟ ಕೊಂಬಿಳಕ್ಕಿ ತುಂಬಿ ಕೈಯಾಟಿ ಒಟ್ಟ ಕೊಂಬಿಳಕ್ಕಿ ತುಂಬಿ ಕೈಯಾಟಿ ಒಟ್ಟ ಕೊಂಬಿಳಕ್ಕಿ നടമാ താണ്ഡവം പരമാണ്ഡവം നീയേ താണ്ഡവം ശിവതാണ്ഡവം പരമാണ്ഡവം നീയേ താണ്ഡവം ശിവതാണ്ഡവം പരമാണ്ഡവം നീയേ പരമപുരുഷതാണ്ഡവം ശിവതാണ്ഡവം പരമാണ്ഡവം നീയേ പരമപുരുഷ കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട കിട ദിക്കിട്ടൈ ദിക്കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട ദിക്കിട ദിക്കിട്ടൈ തോം കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട ദിക്കിട്ടൈ നം കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട നം കിട ദിക്കിട്ടൈ കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട ദിക്കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട തോം കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട നം കിട്ട തക്ക തരിക്കിട്ട തോം കിട കിട്ട തക്ക ദിക്കിട്ട തക്ക തോം കിട്ട തക്ക നം കിട്ട തക്ക കിട്ട തക്ക ദിക്കിട്ട തക്ക തോം കിട്ട തക്ക നം കിട്ട തക്ക കിട്ട തക്ക കിട്ട ധീം ധീയം ധീയം കിട്ട കിട്ട തക്ക ദിക്കിൻ താണ്ഡവം ശിവതാണ്ഡവം ത്രികന്യതൻ ലാസ്യവും അത്രികന്യതൻ ലാസ്യവും തിന്തക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ധിമൃതക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ധിന്തക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ധിമൃതക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ദിന്തക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ധിമൃതക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ദിന്തക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ധിമൃതക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ദിന്തക്കം ധിമൃതക്കം ദിന്തക്കം തോം ദിത്തം ദിന്തക്കം ധിമൃതക്കം ദിന്തക്കം തോം ദിത്തം താം ധിമിക്ക ധിമിക്ക കിട്ട ധിമിക്ക ധിമിക്ക താം താം ധിമിക്ക ധിമിക്ക കിട്ട ധിമിക്ക ധിമിക്ക താം ധിമിക്ക കിട്ട ധിമിക്ക കിട്ട 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 തക്ക ധീയം ധീയം കിട്ട കിട്ട തക്ക തദ്ധി അത്രികന്യതൻ ലാസ്യം അത്രികന്യതൻ ലാസ്യം നിരാസ്യം കലരുന്നതിൻ നിലവൊലിയിൽ ഹൃദയമിടും മിടി മിടി കനവൊലിയിൽ നിലവൊലിയിൽ ഹൃദയമിടും മിടി മിടിയിൽ കനവൊലിയിൽ നിലവൊലിയിൽ ഹൃദയമിടും മിടി മിടിയിൽ ഗണപതി കനവൊലിയിൽ നിലവൊലിയിൽ ഹൃദയമിടും മിടി മിടിയിൽ ഗണപതി ഗണപതി ചിന്തമ വിനാശമന്ത്ര വിളി കൊണ്ടു ചിന്തമ വിനാശമന്ത്ര വിളി കൊണ്ടു വന്നുദിക്കണേ ചിന്മയ ഗുരു ചിന്തമ വിനാശമന്ത്ര വിളി കൊണ്ടു വന്നുദിക്കണേ ചിന്മയ ഗുരു താരീരത്തരീടനകത്തുമ്പി കൈയാട്ടി കൃതികൃതിത്തരികിടന ഒറ്റക്കും വിളക്കി തുമ്പി കൈയാട്ടി ഒറ്റക്കും വിളക്കി നടമാടും ഗണപതിയെ ഗണപതി തിമിടപ്പുരതാരേ തിമിടപ്പുരതാരേ ഗണപതി തിമിടപ്പുരതാരേ ഗണപതി തിമിടപ്പുരതാരേ
What a wonderful performance! Before our next one, how about we listen to some fun facts about Mohiniyattam? Did you know that the dancers usually use jasmine flowers to decorate their hair, and the sari that is worn for this dance is the Kerala Kasavu sari?
Oh, really? I did not know that. It's really great to hear more information about Mohiniyattam.
My pleasure.
Now let's get to our next performance. This performance is a Hindustani classical vocal. I was always curious to learn Hindustani music and how they share commonalities. Does anyone know what Raga Revati in Carnatic closely resembles in Hindustani Raga? Maitri, do you know?
No, I don't. I wonder what it would be.
Well, once our performance is over, I'll let you know. Here we have Manasi Joshi Singh, who is going to be performing this beautiful vocal. Manasi is an Indian classical vocalist, well versed with many other genres such as film, light, ghazal, devotional, and Western music. She is a disciple of renowned classical vocalist Pandit Vikas Kashalkar and Vidushi Arati Ankalikar. She has a master's degree in music. She teaches music in Austin and has been associated with Shiksha Cultural School at Radha Madhav Dham. She will be performing a composition in Raga Gavati and Tal, Vilambit Tal, and Teen Tal. The composer is her guru, Pandit Vikas Kashalkar.
gama pa sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma re sa ni sa khabarali gama pa ni da pa ma pa ga ma re sa ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ga re sa ni da pa ni da pa da ma pa ga ma re sa ni sa ga ma pa ga ma re sa ni sa ga ma re sa ni sa ga ma re sa ni sa khabarali Bye. आए मोरे प्यारे बलवा आए मोरे आए मोरे आए मोरे बलमा
What a beautiful performance. So, have you guys guessed the answer yet? Let's see if you're correct. The answer is Baidagi Baidav Raga, which is very similar to Raga Revati. Now, before our next performance, let's hear some facts about Sewa and the Girls' Hygiene Project. During the COVID-19 pandemic response, Sewa International has distributed 280,000 pounds of groceries across the U.S., including 10,000 pounds in the greater Austin area. And as part of the Toilet and Hygiene Project, Sewa International has built 554 toilets in 7 states across India.
Wow. Well then, now let's watch Jyoti Diwan as she presents a traditional Maharashtrian folk dance. This song won a Jayatul critical acclaim in the form of a national award for the best music directors. This track is a Gondar, which is a traditional folk song with a dramatic narration of mythical stories, performed at temple or after some auspicious ceremonies. In Jyoti's belief, this ritual is for praying to the goddess or ultimate form of Shakti for success and happiness to all. What a beautiful dance by Jyoti. It's incredible to see Indian traditional folk art. Me being a Maharashtrian, I'm so happy to see this dance being performed at this event. Hey Anjali, do you know any Tamilian folk dance?
Yes, there is one that I know. It's called Karagatam. Karagatam is a Tamil folk dance involving the balance of clay, metal pots, or other objects on the dancer's head. This dance is usually associated with the worship of Amman.
Wow, that's really interesting. Thank you for sharing with us, Anjali.
Of course.
Then, before we go to the next performance, let's watch a Sewa slideshow.
Hi everyone, my name is Shafali Prakash and I've been working with Sewa International on their toilet and hygiene project for the last few years. As a national youth leader, I'm particularly passionate about the sanitary pads project because I believe that feeling clean is a fundamental human right. So the issue of period poverty, which is the lack of access to menstrual products, is a really prevalent issue in India, where nearly 58% of girls do not have access to menstrual products. The impact of this is tremendous. First is the impact on education. Period poverty leads to girls having to miss multiple days of school, which causes them to fall behind and in turn creates this gender gap in education. Worse is the 23% of girls in India who drop out entirely. Next is the impact of period poverty on health. The lack of access to menstrual products causes girls and women to have to use dirty rags as replacements. In fact, it's estimated that 70% of all reproductive diseases in India are caused by poor menstrual hygiene. So, a majority of Indian women are unable to access and afford menstrual products on a monthly basis. And of the products that are affordable, most of them are filled with plastics and other non-biodegradable ingredients that are injurious and harmful to the health of the women and to the environment. So our solution here at Sewa International is the use of reusable cloth sanitary napkins, which are made by local women and can be washed and reused for up to 3 years. This makes them less expensive and more bio-friendly than traditional disposable pads. So for just $5, you can help us distribute the reusable cloth sanitary napkins to support a girl for up to 3 years. And this is where we need your help. There is an urgent need for this now, during our pandemic, as India is struggling with a shortage of sanitary products.
Our next performance will be a violin and flute ensemble by Team Manasa, Ananda Nadioki and Sumanasa Ranjani. Manasa team is a beautiful blend of wind and string instruments, weaving the melodies of Carnatic music with great passion and positive spirits. Srimati Sumanasa Ranjani Kanchana is a daughter and disciple of Kanchana Subbaratnam, a popular Carnatic violinist hailing from the Karnataka state in India. Sumanasa is a versatile musician who is well versed in both the flute and violin. She is also a gifted vocalist. Currently, Sumanasa lives in the US pursuing her musical skills apart from her career. Sri Ananda Nadayogi, also known as Manu Narayanan, is trained in Indian classical violin and vocal by the legendary musician Lalgudi G. Jayaraman and his son Lalgudi G. J.R. Krishnan. Ananda underwent training in the Gurukula system, staying at the master's residence. In the Indian classical vocal playing, Lalgudi style is traditional. Ananda has the credit of teaching Carnatic violin and vocal over a period of 2 decades in India, the Middle East, Singapore, and in the United States. Ananda Nadayogi and Sumanasa Ranjani are going to perform Yanatavam Sedane in Raga Kapi, composed by Sri Papanasham Shivan, set to Kapi Ragam and Adi Talam. In this composition, the poet asks Yashoda what penance she has done to gain Lord of the Universe Sri Krishna as her son. lovely rendition, don't you agree?
Yes. Now, before our next performance, let's hear some more facts about Sewa and the Girls' Hygiene Project. During the COVID-19 pandemic response, Sewa International has donated 686,000 surgical N95 and KN95 masks nationwide to medical workers and first responders. Sewa International's Toilet and Hygiene Project has positively impacted 34,000 girl children and 8,000 families in India. Now, let's move on to our next performance. This is a Bengali folk dance performed by Alia Banerjee, who has been trained for over 12 years in the classical dance form Kathak from the reputed Birju Maharaj Parampara in New Delhi, India, and currently trains from the Nityangan Kathak Kendra in Kolkata. She has given numerous performances and also holds an avid interest in choreography. Today, she will be presenting two compositions on traditional songs of Rabindranath Tagore with an amalgamation of Kathak and folk dance.
প্রচণ্ড গর্জনে আসিল একে দুর্দিন দারুণ ঘন ঘটা অবিরল যশনী তার জন প্রচণ্ড গর্জনে আসিল একে দুর্দিন দারুণ ঘন ঘটা অবিরল যশনী তার জন প্রচণ্ড গর্জনে ঘন ঘন দামিনী ভুজঙ্গ ক্ষত যামিনী ঘন ঘন দামিনী ভুজঙ্গ ক্ষত যামিনী অম্বর করেছে অন্ধ নয়নে অশ্রু বরিশন প্রচণ্ড গর্জনে আসিল একে দুর্দিন দারুণ ঘন ঘটা অবিরল যশনী তার জন প্রচণ্ড গর্জনে देव शंकर देवादिदेव शंकर त्वं हि महेश्वर त्वं हि महेश्वर त्रिशूलधर डमरुकर डिम डिम बाज बाज त्रिशूलधर डमरुकर डिम डिम बाज बाज ताम तात टिकट गदिगन दा गदिगन दा गदिगन दा देवादिदेव शंकर देवादिदेव शंकर त्रिभुवन त्रिकालनाचे त्रिभुवन त्रिकालनाचे तदियन रे तदरे धनि सुर नर मुनि वन्दे सा 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 द रे सा सा रे ग प द प ग रे सा 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 द रे सा सा रे ग प द प ग रे द प द द तीन तना न तना दे रे न तक तक दिनाग गेड तक दिम तगड़े दान तक दिम तगड़े दान तक दिम तगड़े दान देवादि देव शंकर देवादि देव शंकर त्वं हि महेश्वर त्रिशूलधर डमरुकर टिमे टिमे बाज बाज नितां तातटकत गदगन दा गदगन दा गदगन दा देवादि देव शंकर देवादि देव शंकर प्रचंड गर्जने आशिल वेगे दुर्दिन दारुण घन घटा अविरल यशनी तर्जन प्रचंड गर्जने देवादि देव शंकर देवादि देव शंकर देवादि देव शंकर
গ্রাম ছাড়া ওই রাঙা মাটির পথ আমার মন ভোলায় রে গ্রাম ছাড়া ওই রাঙা মাটির পথ আমার মন ভোলায় রে ওরে কার পানে মন হাত বাড়িয়ে লুটিয়ে যায় ধুলায় রে আমার মন ভোলায় রে গ্রাম ছাড়া ওই রাঙা মাটির পথ আমার মন ভোলায় রে
What an amazing display, wasn't it?
Now, before our next performance, let's hear some more facts about Sewa and the Girls' Hygiene Project. As part of the COVID-19 pandemic response, Sewa International has raised $1.3 million towards relief. Ria, a gifted 13-year-old painter from New Jersey, pledged to build 250 toilets in India in support of Sewa's public hygiene project and plans to raise funds through her paintings.
That's amazing.
It is.
Just a few miles away from the main city lives Geeta, a bubbly 12-year-old girl. A few weeks ago, the entire neighborhood had gathered to celebrate Geeta's entry into adolescence. Despite the gifts and good food, Geeta was miserable. Her parents had strictly forbidden her from continuing school. The reason is her school does not have a toilet and a basic sanitation, which have now become even more important for Geeta. Sewa International is deeply committed to the right to sanitation, particularly for women and girl children in India. Our dedicated team and field partners are working very hard to build toilets, and we need your support. You can be part of the change and bring back smile on numerous girl child across India.
Well, our next performance is our world-renowned classical Indian dance, Bharatiya. The Kaveri Natya Yoga School of Bharatanatyam is presenting this performance in which we praise the beauty and valor of Lord Krishna. His lotus-like eyes, mesmerizing flute, keenness to save his devotees in various forms, and avatars are just a few of what makes Krishna so dear to all. It is in the raga Yamuna Kalyani and Tala Mishra Chapu. This beautiful piece has been choreographed by Guru Sridhara Akhi Hebalu, president and founder of Kaveri Natya Yoga. The dancers are Kavita Gouda, Sheila Srinivasa, Sojanya Sunkara, and Swarna Rakshit Kalur.
श्रीधर वसुदेव जैया बलि चढ़ो हरि वसुदेव जैया बलि चढ़ो हरि वामनम डूब दे गजराज लीनो लंक चढ़ो रावणम डूबते गजराज
fantastic show. Well done.
Anjali, do you know any fun facts about Bharatanatyam?
Not really, do you?
Yes, let me share it with you. In ancient Indian metaphysics, fire was thought to be a constituent element of the human body. Bharatanatyam is believed to be the worship or celebration of this element. It is essentially a dance that is dedicated to fire, as the movements of the body while dancing this form resembles that of fire.
Oh, that's so cool. Or should I say hi?
And now let's enjoy another Sewa slideshow.
All right, thank you, Sewa, for this generous donation of the mask and the hand sanitizer. It's something we can certainly use here in Bell County. We appreciate Sewa and all of the work they have done, not just here, but across the state, across the country, in providing these materials. As I said a moment ago, this will go directly to our first responders, the men and women who are out on the streets providing services right now as we speak. So again, I want to say thank you very much.
Now our next performance is by Aruna Karod, who is a PhD student in ethnomusicology at UT Austin, where she learned sitar from Dr. Stefan Slavic, who is a senior disciple of Pandit Ravi Shankar. She is also a Bharatanatyam dancer. Aruna will be presenting Alap, Jor, and Gut in Vilambit Teen Tal in the Night Raga Bhageshri.
Namaskar. Today I will be presenting Alap Jod and Vilambit Gat in Teen Tal in Rag Bhageshri.
fabulous performance, don't you think?
Of course.
Now, before our next performance, let's learn more about how we can do our part and help Sewa with the Girls' Hygiene Project. In this project, Sewa International has brought a unique solution: reusable cotton sanitary napkins made by the local women, which also generate employment for women from lower economic backgrounds. Just by donating $5, you can help a girl have hassle-free menstruating days for up to 3 years. A $650 donation will bring a washroom for girls to use during their menstruating days in government schools, and this would in turn prevent dropouts from schools. We would really appreciate even the smallest of help, because your help is what really matters.
We are in Bastrop, winding down. We've been, Sewa International, along with HSS, has been able to distribute groceries for 50 families.
And now, Maitreyi Vartak, who is a freshman at UT San Antonio, will be performing Battu, an Odissi dance. She is currently learning from her guru, Dr. Aparupa Chatterjee. She will be performing an Odissi dance form. Odissi, also referred to as Orissi in older literature, is a major ancient Indian classical dance that originated in the Hindu temples of Odisha, an eastern coastal state of India. Odissi, in its history, was performed predominantly by women and expressed religious stories and spiritual ideas. Odissi performances have also expressed ideas of other traditions, such as those related to Hindu gods Shiva and Surya, as well as Hindu goddesses. Maitreyi is performing a pure dance item called Battu, which brings to life the dancers' sculptures adorning the temples in Orissa and depicts the musical instruments used in Odissi music: the veena, the flute, the drum, and the cymbals. The raga is Janaka, tala is Kemta, and the composer is Guru Kelucharan Mohapatra. splendid performance by Maitri.
Thank you. Now let's head to our last but not least, Sharda School of Music. Here we have Guru Vani Arvind, who is a Carnatic classical vocalist and composer originally hailing from Mysore. She started learning vocal music at the young age of 5 under the guidance of her aunts, late Vidushi Srimati R. Jalajakshama and late Srimati Leelavati, who were disciples of Karnataka Kala Tilaka. Asthana Vidwan, late Sri S.N. Mariyappa from Mysore. She is the founder of Sharda School of Music here in Austin and started teaching back in India in 1995. Today we'll see Pranavi Kohli, Ananya Venkateshwaram, and Sahana Suryanarayan giving us this performance.
Babaranga Bhujanga Shayana Komalanga Kripapanga Babaranga Bhujanga Shayana शङ्खचक्रधरा पुरन्दर विठ्ठल शङ्खचक्रधरा पुरन्दर विठ्ठल तुम्बुरु नाರದ ಸ್ತುತಸ್ತೋತ್ರ ತುಂಬುರು ನಾರದ ಸ್ತುತಸ್ತೋತ್ರ ಮದ ಸರಿಗ ಕರಿಸದರಿ ರಿಸದ ಮದ ಸದ ಮದ ಸ ಮದ ಸರಿಗ ಗರಿಸದ ಮರಿ ರಿಸದ ಮದ ಸ ಸ ಸ ಸದ ಮದ ಸ ಸರಿಗ ಮಗರಿ ಸದರಿ ಸದ ಮದಾದ ಸದ ಮಗರಿ ಸರಿಗ ಸರಿಗ ಮದಾದ ಸರಿಗ ಮಗರಿ ಸದರಿ ಸ ಸದ ಮಗರಿ ಸರಿಗ ಮದ ಸದ ಮಗರಿ ಸ ಸರಿಗ ಮದ ಬಾಬಾ ರಂಗ ಭುಜಂಗ ಶಯನ ಕೋಮಲಾಂಗ ಕೃಪಾ ಪಾಗ ಬಾಬಾ ರಂಗ
मामव सदा जननी मामव सदा जननी अम्ब मामव सदा जननी महिषासुर सूदनी अम्ब मामव सदा जननी महिषासुर सूदनी अम्ब मामव सदा जननी महिषासुर सूदनी अम्ब माव सदा जननी सोमबिम्ब मनोहर सोमबिम्ब मनोहर सोमबिम्ब मनोहर सुमुखी सेवका किला कामदान नीरते कटाक्ष विलासिनी अम्ब माव सदा जननी कामदान नीरते कटाक्ष विलासिनी अम्ब मामव सदा जननी महिषासुर सूदनी अम्ब माव सदा जननी कुरु मे कुशलं सदा कमलनाभ अनुजे निरवधि भवखेद निवारण निरते कुरु मे कुशलं सदा कमलनाभ अनुजे निरवधि भवखेद
चारु नूतन गण सदृश राजितवेणी चारु नूतन गण सदृश राजितवेणी दारुणादनु जाली धारण पटु चरिते अम्बमा मव सदा जननी दारुणादनु जाली धारण पटु चरिते अम्बमा मव सदा जननी महिषासुरसूदनी अम्बमा मव सदा जननी
ಕೋಟಿ ಸೂರ್ಯಪ್ರಭಾ ಕಾಂತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಕಿರೀಟ ಕೊಂಡಲ ಪಾವುಳಿ ಹೋಳೆಯೇ ಕೋಟಿ ಕೋಟಿ ಸೂರ್ಯಪ್ರಭಾ ಕಾಂತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಕಿರೀಟ ಕೊಂಡಲ ಬಾವುಳಿ ಹೋಳೆಯೇ ಲಲಾಟ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ತಿಲಕ ಬಿಡುವೆ ಲಲಾಟ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ತಿಲಕ ಬಿಡುವೆ ರಂಗ ಕೂಟ ಗೋಪಾಲರ ಆಟ ಸಾಕು ರಂಗ ಓಡಿ ಓಡೋಡಿ ಬಾರೋ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ರಂಗ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ವೈಕುಂಠಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದನಿಯ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ವೈಕುಂಠಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದನಿಯ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ವೈಕುಂಠಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದನಿಯ ನೋಡಿ ಮುತ್ತಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸಂತೋಷದಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮುತ್ತಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸಂತೋಷದಿ ಪಾಡಿ ಪೊಗಲುವೆನು ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷ ಹರಿ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ವೈಕುಂಠಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದಣಿಯ ಕೆಂದವರೆ ಪೋಲ್ವ ಪಾದಂಗಲು ರಂಗ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ಕೆಂದು ಕುಣಿಯುತ್ತಲೀ ಕೆಂದವರೆ ಪೋಲ್ವ ಪಾದಂಗಲು ರಂಗ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ಕೆಂದು ಕುಣಿಯುತ್ತ ಬಾರೋ ಅಂದುಗೆ ಕಿರುಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಗಲು ಘಲು ರನ್ನುತ್ತ ಅಂದುಗೆ ಕಿರುಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಘಲು ಘಲು ರನ್ನುತ್ತ ಅರವಿಂದ ನಯನ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನೀ ಬಾರೋ ಓಡಿ ಬಾ ಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದನಿಯ ಮಂಗಳಾತ್ಮಕ ಮೋಹನಕಾಯ ರಂಗ ಸಂಗೀತ ಲೋಲ ಸದ್ಗುಣಶೀಲ ಮಂಗಳಾತ್ಮಕ ಮೋಹನಕಾಯ ರಂಗ ಸಂಗೀತ ಲೋಲ ಸದ್ಗುಣಶೀಲ ಅಂಗನೆಯರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದ ಅಂಗನೆಯರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದ ಮಂಗಲ ಮೂರುತಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ವೈಕುಂಠಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದಣಿಯ ಓಡಿ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ವೈಕುಂಠಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡುವೆ ಮನದಣಿಯ. Thank you.
What a fulfilling recital to end the day.
Well then, these are all the performances for today. We hope you've enjoyed them. Please give a big round of applause to all the artists for giving us an incredible show today.
I would also like to thank the volunteers and Sewa International for dedicating their time and efforts for making this event possible.
And of course, thank you all for attending!